Hi Book Besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene for those of you that are new here, and today we're going to talk about the two things that I love the most: books and shopping. I've come up with a list of 25 gifts under $25 for the book lovers in your life. So get your Christmas mug. Mine is courtesy of Joann's Craft Store, 50% coupon. I love a good bargain. Make your favorite holiday drink, and let's get right into it. Also, for all of these gifts, I will leave a few links down below with my recommendations, but of course these are just general ideas and you can kind of tweak them as you want. I will also have pictures up on the screen since most of these gifts I do not have them physically, and if I do, I'm not pulling out all these things, so I'm gonna put some pictures up on the screen for you guys. So the first gift that I thought would be an amazing gift for anyone who loves books and has their own little library is a book stamp. I got mine off of Etsy, and right now you can find some really good deals on Etsy, and I found a few. I will link the company that I used for this one down below, but I also found a few others that I will link with different designs on them. But this is the one that I have here. I absolutely love it. It says, "From the library of Charlene L'Amour." I picked out the one with the books and the flowers kind of blooming out of it, and I think there's a little butterfly in there. I thought this was super cute. And I absolutely love getting new books and stamping them right away. Even if I don't end up loving the book and I end up giving it to like the little library or gifting it to a friend and have them trying it out, I still love the idea of stamping it. The second gift is along the same lines but a little bit different. Instead of a book stamp, there are book embossers, and I found a really good amount of them on Etsy. If you look up book embossers, you will see a ton of them with different designs. Most of them are on sale right now. So I would definitely recommend picking these up as soon as possible so that your loved one can get their gift on time. And overall, I just think these are two super cute gifts that any book lover will absolutely love. The third gift on the list I thought was such a cool idea, and I kind of piggybacked off of the blind date with a book. Is it? Blind date with a book? Blind book with a blind? Blind date with a book. Blind date with a book. If you know your book lover and you know the kind of genre that they like, you can pick out a book that you feel they would really enjoy, wrap it up. You can do a little bit of artwork in the front of it. I absolutely love this idea, and sometimes when I go to the bookstore and I see these blind date with the books, they're wrapped up, they have artwork in it. Some of them have a bookmark in it. I think it's so cool to get a few like little hints about what it could be, and the whole time you're like, what could this be about? I don't know. And then you open it up and it's like, oh my god, surprise. I love that idea, and I think that would be super cool to do as a gift for someone else. So I would either pick up a book that you know is in the genre that they love, or maybe it's one of your favorite books and you know they haven't read it, and gift them that book. You can wrap it up, you can do the artwork on it. I think this is such a cool idea, and I would definitely love if I got a gift like this. Husband of mine, if you're watching this. The fourth, I think we're on the fourth. We're not even down deep into the list and I already can't keep track. I'm pretty sure it's the fourth. The fourth gift, my dog is here. She is so incredibly needy. Your breath is stinkies. Smells like treats. Did you get treats? Did you get some treats? Can you get down? Maybe? No. Okay. We're just gonna wait. It's like worse than kids. I had to take away my dog's toy and put it back here because it just crinkles and she just would not let it go. So she's on a bit of a timeout right now because she doesn't listen, because you're a little malcriada. I tried my best raising you, but you're just stubborn and strong-willed. So now you gotta sit there in timeout. So sorry if you guys hear my dogs in the background, especially my golden doodle Talia. She's my little chunky bear, so she's breathing kind of heavy right now. So if you hear her, I'm sorry. But the fourth gift on the list is a book lamp. I found two of them on Amazon under $25, and I think this would be such a fun and cute little addition to somebody's home office or library. They can put it up on their shelf, they can have it on their desk, and they're just so cute and they're so appropriate for a book lover. But yeah, I think those are absolutely adorable. Next on the list that kind of goes along the same lines but not really is an actual book lamp. Not everyone has a Kindle, not everyone has a bedside lamp, and sometimes those aren't dimmable. A book light is a perfect option so that your reader can still read at night. They can dim it down to their liking. Some of them have different settings, whether it's a cool tone or a warm tone, and these are relatively inexpensive. You can't go wrong getting your book lover one of these, because at some point in their life, in their book reading journey, they're going to be reading a book at night. They're not going to want to wake up their spouse, or they're not going to want to have the super bright light from the lamp on, and they could just use a little book light. It's inexpensive and overall just a really smart gift for your book lovers. The next gift, I feel like it is such an underrated gift. If you know someone who loves to read books and loves to annotate their books, you can never go wrong with getting them extra highlighters, extra tabs, extra gel pens that they can use when writing in the margins of their book. I don't think people realize how quickly those tabs run out, and I love to color coordinate mine as best as I can with the cover of the book. I am highlighting spicy scenes, I am highlighting sad scenes and heartwarming scenes and anything that feels relatable. These tabs go super quickly. Sometimes I have to go and look for another set of tabs just to find a color that's kind of similar so that I can continue using those tabs in the book. They go by so dang quickly. The highlighters run out so quickly. So for the book lovers that love to annotate books, you can't go wrong with getting them extra highlighters, extra pens, extra gel tabs, and it's a relatively inexpensive gift. Now I will say that some of these gifts are well under the $25 mark. You can combine some of these gifts and give 2 gifts in one. There's a good amount of options here for you. I got you. The next gift that I have on my list is either bookends or just something that they can put on their bookshelves to display. I actually got this gold book from the thrift shop for $4, and it was super old school looking, and it had like a poem on it about anniversaries or something like that. I spray painted it. This is what she looks like, and it has like the pages and everything. I literally just spray painted it. You could go to a thrift store. You could find really cool pieces like this for $3 or $4, get a can of spray paint, and you can gift them something that's pretty unique, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to find it anywhere else. So if you love thrifting and you love the thrill of trying to find a really good piece, you could also check out your thrift stores and see if you could find any kind of cool pieces that you can remake, kind of like what I did with this, and that's a super inexpensive gift. But I will leave a few links down below of a few different figurines and bookends or things that I feel would look super cool on your book lovers' bookcases. The next gift on the list is obviously a no-brainer, and some people don't like giving gift cards, some people don't like receiving gift cards. I myself am not one of those people, but I think a lot of times they think, oh, this person is not being super thoughtful or super considerate of the gift, and I guess it just depends on how well you know your gift receiver and if they're going to take any kind of offense to it, which obviously I'm like, it's money, you can get books, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I personally love getting gift cards, especially when they are for bookstores, because I love buying books. So if you're giving me a gift card to Barnes & Nobles or Books A Million or even Target, best believe I will be there when there is a 20% off sale or there is a buy 2 get 1 free. I will be there cashing in and getting all my books. I think they're a really simple and easy, quick idea, especially if you're in a time crunch and let's say you forgot to get a gift or whatever. You can run to the store, literally run to a CVS or a Walmart or a Walgreens or anywhere and get them a gift card and you're done. So I'm putting it on the list. Some people might agree, some people might disagree. I personally love getting gift cards to bookshops because I will definitely use them. The next gift is for your more creative, crafty, artsy book lover. Amazon sells a really good set of DIY bookmarks, and you can also pair it with like a little watercolor set where they can create their own bookmarks. If they're super crafty and creative, they might love having this as like a little side project or a side hobby. It's super inexpensive. It's really fun, and for the person who loves to do like those arts and crafts, I think this is a great gift. So for the next gift, kind of along the same lines, you can get your book lover a personalized bookmark. I think these are super cute and super cool, and right now Etsy has a ton of different sales, and you can get them a acrylic bookmark with their name on it. You can get them a leather one, you can get them a metal one, you can get all different types of personalized bookmarks, and they're pretty inexpensive. And if you yourself are a crafty person, if you have a Cricut cutter, then you can literally make these bookmarks yourself and it would be a fraction of the price. So that's also another option if you're a crafty and creative person. But overall, I think a personalized bookmark would be such a sweet gift to give to your book lover. Now, I don't know about you, but I love a cute mug. There is nothing like getting your coffee or getting your tea or your hot chocolate and getting cozy with your little blanket and drinking your drink and reading your book. It's an entire vibe. It's an entire book lover's vibe. And if you're a book lover, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So a perfect gift to give to your book lover is a mug. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like a book themed type of mug. It could be any kind of mug, something that you feel like reminds you of that person. And they have so many good sales at like a Joann's, at Michael's, at Hobby Lobby. You can literally get them for 50% off. And because they're so inexpensive, you could even pair it with like a hot chocolate mix or a tea if they like to have tea, or like coffee if they love coffee. I absolutely love mugs. I love collecting mugs. I love swapping them out for the different seasons. So if you have a mug lover and a book lover, you can't go wrong. And something similar is a wine glass. They have so many different personalized little wine tumblers or actual wine glasses with the stem. Some of your book readers might be a little bit more sophisticated and fancy, and they want to have their glass of red wine or white wine or whatever they like while they're drinking their book, while they're drinking their book. So another good idea, another good option is to get your book lover a set of wine glasses. They even have, you know, book themed wine glasses or personalized wine glasses. I will leave a few links down below, but something like that. And if you wanted to add in your favorite bottle of wine or their favorite bottle of wine, you could also add that in and maybe write a cute little note about, you know, having a glass of wine at the end of the night and unwinding as they read their book. I don't know. You can totally get creative with it and come up with a few different ideas. But if you have a wine lover and a book lover, you can do that gift as well. And I feel like they would really love and appreciate that. Like, who doesn't want a bottle of wine for Christmas? Give me all the wine. Give me all the wine you got. I'll take all of it. And the next two gifts are kind of going along the same lines of having that cozy vibe where you're making your cup of hot chocolate or tea, or you're having your glass of wine. The next two gifts kind of tie in with that as well. And one of them is having a blanket. Now you can get these off of Amazon. You can get these in store, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods. They have amazing sales on really beautiful, cozy blankets. I don't know about you, but I love curling up on my little recliner in my little corner with my twinkle lights going on, and I have my little blanket to warm me up. It's a whole vibe. Everything about book lovers, it's a vibe. You can literally buy these at any store nowadays, but if you just so happen to not be able to get to a store, Amazon, Etsy, I will leave a few links down below. They even have like actual book themed blankets, which is also a really cute option. And the second gift that kind of goes along with this whole vibe that we're trying to create for our book lovers is a candle. They have so many cute like book themed candles. They have ACOTAR themed candles, or even if you just went to like Home Goods or a TJ Maxx, they have such good freaking candles. So you can't go wrong with getting some really cute winter candles. It is a whole vibe. Give them a candle, they could light the candle. Give them a mug, they can drink their tea. Give them a blanket, they'll be cuddled up with their blanket. I mean, depending on what your budget is, you can obviously combine a lot of these gifts together. But a candle to me kind of sets the mood, it sets the vibe, and it just sounds like a really good gift. I love getting candles. So that is another really good option for the book lover in your life. So this next one is actually on my Christmas list, and I thought it was just, I love it. I absolutely love it. And it is specifically on Etsy. Maybe there are some options on Amazon. I will definitely look and link them down below if there are. But the specific Etsy shop, I forgot the name of it, but I'll put it up on the screen and I'll put a picture of what it is. I think these are so freaking cute. These are library signs that can be put up on their bookshelf. You can customize the color, you can pick the size, whether you want it like small, medium, or large. And some of my favorite ones that this shop has is like Smut Street, Romance Road, I think Why Choose Way is another one. And I think this is so cute, especially if you have someone who is the organized book lover, such as myself. Not right now though. Forget what's back here, because none of this is in order. I have like horror thriller books next to fantasy books. Like it's a hot mess, and I need to take all of my books down and really separate them into their different genres. But for someone who is like the organized book lover and they have their little library in different sections, they can have like their little sign for their smut section, they can have their sign for their why choose. I think this is such a cute gift for your organized book lover who likes to organize their bookshelves. this is an amazing gift. I actually have it on my list as well, so hopefully I'll be getting some of these for Christmas. So moving this list along, the next gift idea that I have are book vases. These are super popular nowadays. I don't know if it like started off on TikTok or whatever it was, but these are super, super cute. I actually got one from my husband, and he will bring me flowers, and I will swap them out and put flowers in them and just make them look beautiful. I will put a picture up on the screen because right now my flowers in that book, they're dead. So husband, if you're watching this, it's about time you get me new flowers. Thank you. Just joking. Well, not really. No, I'm not joking. Get me new flowers, please. Anyway, all I'm saying is that this is a super, super cute gift. So if you have a book lover who loves flowers and the smell of flowers and the look and the aesthetic vibe inside of their little office or whatever, this is a really, really cool option. I will list a few of them down below. But yeah, this is such a cute gift idea. The next gift on this list, which is one of my personal favorites, I had this obsession with canvas bags, and you can get a canvas bag that is a book-centered one. You could get one that is maybe on a specific series that you know that they like. There's tons of ones for like ACOTAR, or if you are the crafty person, like I mentioned before, and you have a Cricut cutter, you can literally make them. You can buy a little thing of vinyl, you can create the design, you can personalize it, you can do the heat iron transfer thingamajiggies, you know what I mean. You can literally make it yourself for a fraction of the price. You could make quite a few of them for different book lovers or just as a gift in general to give to people. I love canvas bags. I have a few on my Amazon wish list. One of them is a Gilmore Girls one. Super cute. I'll list it down below just in case there are other Gilmore Girl fans out there watching this. But one of the other options too is gifting them a plain canvas bag and maybe getting like a little book pin and having them start their collection of book pins if they're into that kind of stuff. So I personally have a canvas bag, and I will put a picture of it up on the screen, and it is just full of pins that I just find funny, that are relevant to my life, that are relevant to like my style as a person. I just think it's such a cool idea. So maybe if you know that your person likes pins or patches or things like that, you can kind of get them started on this canvas bag pin / patch obsession. The next gift on the list is a book tracker. Not everyone is into tracking and writing down the little snippets of their books, but if your book lover does happen to be that kind of person, this is super great. You can gift them a book tracker. If they're reading a ton of books, they're flying through these book trackers anyway. And there are so many different styles. A lot of them I found on Amazon. I'll link some of my favorite ones down below, and they're all under $25, which is amazing. The next one that's on the list can get a little bit more expensive depending on the type of one that you want to get them, but I absolutely love those little book Nook like kit. I found a few that were under the $25 mark, so I will list them down below. But there are definitely some that are a lot more intricate. They have wood, they have lighting and all of this stuff, and they can, you know, go up into the $40s and $50 range. But for the sake of sticking to this video's title, I will list the ones down below that are under $25. But I think this is such a cute idea for the book lovers in your life, and I think it'll be something that they would love to have on their bookshelves. Now the next gift, I think you would probably have to know your book lover and know if this is something that is kind of up their alley, but I love the idea of having a dedicated little book corner where I get to sit down, I get to read, it's cozy, and I'll put in a little clip of how I have mine set up. But another really good idea is gifting twinkle lights or like those little twinkle lights starburst kind of thing. There's so many different ways that you can add these twinkle lights to your space in different patterns to kind of make it feel very warm and very cozy. I have a window behind my reading chair, and I use these specific little kind of like thumbtacks that are meant to hang up these types of lights so that they don't pop off or anything like that. So I will list those down below as well. But if you know that your book lover wants to create a cozy little corner to read their books, twinkle lights are just so cute. You can hang them up on the ceiling, you can drape them. I absolutely love reading in my little book corner, so I will list down a few different types of twinkle lights and like those little starburst type of things, as well as the thumbtacks that I use. I will list them all down below for you. The next gift idea is a bookmark holder, or or it could be their highlight holder, their book tab holder. There's a few that are like book centered and they look like little books, and I thought that they were so cute and something that you can put on your desk or put on your shelf, and it kind of goes along with the theme. But if your person is more into a modern aesthetic or like a farmhouse vintage aesthetic, getting them cute little containers that they can put their bookmarks in, their highlighters in, would be a perfect gift for your book lover. I'll list a few different options down below. The book centered ones, the ones that look like a little book, those are my favorite, and I think they're like 20 bucks. So not only is it functional, but it also brings a little extra element of design to your book lover's bookcase or on their table, whatever it may be. We're down to the last 3 gifts, I believe, and one of these gifts I feel is a quintessential book lover's gift, and that is a TBR cart. For those of you that know, you know that a TBR cart, like, it's just so cool. You get to pick all the books that you want to read in that season and put them on your little TBR cart. It separates them from the books that's on your library, so you're not forgetting the books that you are trying to get to. And you can get these TBR carts at craft stores like Michael's or Joann's. Pair them with a coupon and you're good to go. Definitely under $25. I will find some and leave them down below, but you cannot go wrong with giving your book lover a TBR cart. I think we're down to the last 2 gifts. This one, I think it's so freaking cute, especially if you have someone who lends out their books. I think it's such a cute idea, and it's kind of like you're running your own little library, your own little bookstore. But it is a library catalog kit where essentially you get your little catalog cards, you have your little stamper. There are some where you can just get the catalog cards. Some of them have little stickies behind them so they can peel them off, stick it right inside of their books, like the little jackets that the cards go into. I think this is such a cute idea, especially for those that hand out their books for their friends and family to read. It kind of gives me like that nostalgic, at least for my age, it gives me nostalgic vibes of like going to your school's library or going to your city's library and having to open up. Do you guys remember? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like those little book card catalog little cabinets that like you would pull it out and it would say like A through C, and you pull it out and it has all the little cards in it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Am I dating myself here? Probably. But anyway, I think this is such a cute gift idea. I honestly want to get one of these for myself, unless my husband or somebody is watching this video and gets it for me. But if not, I'll buy it for myself. I think we're down to the last 2 gifts. So one of them that kind of goes along the same lines as the cataloging kit are coasters. And these coasters specifically, they look like the catalog cards. They look kind of vintage and nostalgic. And especially if you know your book lover loves to cuddle up and have their coffee or have whatever drink they like to drink, you always want to use a coaster and protect your furniture. So I think these are a super cute gift and are very book themed, book centered, but they're adorable, and I think the book lover in your life would absolutely love this gift. Let me make sure that I actually did 25. Hold on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25th gift. Now this one, I feel like you would have to know your book lover. You kind of need to know the size that they wear and if they kind of like this stuff. But I personally love getting t-shirts. I love it when they're like soft and buttery. I wear t-shirts pretty much all the time around the house, and as much as I want to be like in my bougie era with my little silk pajamas and stuff, the majority of the times I'm in a t-shirt and some leggings or shorts. So I always appreciate a really nice t-shirt, and there are so many t-shirts that are book centered. Some of them are funny, some of them are witty. So I will leave a few down below that I find to be just super cute. I also think that there's a good amount of them on sale right now on Etsy, and they have like a good amount of like those smut type of t-shirts that I find really cute. Like, would I wear this out in public? I don't know, maybe. I'm at the age where I honestly just don't care anymore about a lot of things. But anyway, my battery is literally dying, so I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope that I was able to give you a few gift ideas for the book lovers in your life. We have a little bit of time before Christmas comes. You can order these online on Amazon or Etsy. Some of these you can just drive to the store and pick them up, but I think this is a pretty well curated list with a lot of different options for the book lovers in your life. So hopefully I've helped you out a little bit this season. Hopefully I've helped my own family members out a little bit this season. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.